Some spiritual are typical based in a serious bush place. Keep watching.
Mofanto LORDSON TV.
Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it.
And one LORDSON TV.
And then I baby face. I bet you come up. And now I been a wash. I just see, and then better chum come up. No, I chile soon moon your macacra. No, I chile soon moon some cacra. No, I chile yare. Oh, yarebi, not say yariano. When I say yariano, dear chinia, union wadua, and ne, what she out jeffo. And see, and then another baby face better chum come up. Now, so who do you now be young quadje? Double train a chain. Why? Nana, my son will call baby patch over Yasi. Sa Pumboko, dear.
Or Bibia Boko. Nti Yadanyamiasi. Pacho, Minuya Bempah, Minuya Ba. Me Papa Mufo. Me Nana Fo. Pacho Yadanyamiasi. Me Bampo Ama Ubia. I'm praying for everybody that whoever is having his or her problem, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and solve that problem to all of us in life. And I would like to recite Ayatul Kursi, that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. And I will say, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa hayyul qayyum. لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض هو العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله محمد وبارك على محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. تو متاسي ببري ne LORDSON TV forms eba ebisa mesi ya kase sunsum no hunkum yarea spiritual. Where does the spiritual live and what is that spiritual? Please, there are some places that spirit is living. It's true. Either you, the spiritual person, has gone there, or you don't go there. The spirit is living there. Some spiritual are typical based in a serious bush place, and some spirit are living in the water side, river side, and some spirits are living in a desert side. But please let me tell you, it depends the kind of spirit that you are using to help people who are facing problems and they consult you. It depends your spirit. Somebody is there, maybe he is working with dwarves, somebody is working with jinnis. I work with jinnis and all of them. And please let me tell you, a spirit that is living in a water place, I work with them. Spirit that live in a bush place, I work with them, because I know the type of tree that is a spiritual tree. When I go there and I know the way I will consult that tree, and that tree will appear to me in spirit, then I will use that tree and do my work. The spirit that living on that tree, I will do my work. And I know the spirit that living in the water. And I know the kind of saraha. If I say the saraha, a performance that their spirit is in need, then I will do that performance to that spirit. And once you perform, it's just like a child. When you are giving the child whatever that the child needed, and the child is happy, anytime you call the child will agree and accept and run to you. It's the same thing as you, the spiritual person. Once you know how to base on that spirit, to perform on that spirit, any time that you are in need of something, you want to use that spirit and work to solve somebody's problem. If you call that spirit will rush and come to you, exactly as what I'm doing. And please, there are some places that when you have a sickness, and I go to that bush to consult my spirit, the spirit would tell me that go to this tree. That tree, you stand there and do a performance. If you do the performance before you then find the solution to the one that's sick, it is going to be genuine. People are having a serious sickness, a lot of sickness, and some people are even sick and they doesn't even know that they are sick. Sickness like how I'm treating. Please open your eyes. I'm telling you the sickness that I'm treating. A sickness which is a spiritual sickness that I'm treating, not a sickness about malaria. Please don't bring it to myself. Once you are facing malaria sickness, go to the drugstore and buy medicine and take it will go. But you are sleeping and you have a lot of dreams, but bad dreams. It is not a medicine in drugstore that you will take for it to go. It is some kind of spirit. I'll work for it to vanish and leave you, and it will never come again. You are facing a problem, and anytime you sleep, something is lying closer to you. You are facing a sickness problem about your heart, and a lot of hospitals has confirmed, and they don't get solution to that your heart. A lot of sickness about hepatitis B, I'm telling you, some of them are not physically, they are spiritually. I'm telling you, and you will use it and be following hospital until you die. Even to extent that even HIV, some people are facing it, and it is a spiritual that somebody bought for him or her. It is not physical, and you will be using it following hospital until you die. I'm telling you, when we are talking about spiritual sickness, there are more than 1,000. And any of them, I can't count all of them. Any of them that you are facing, please, when you contact me, is going to solve. And what brings those spiritual sickness to you? Some are there, you just walk and go and meet it directly. But some are there, it is your enemies that bought it for you. And who are those enemies? We have different types of enemies. You have your family enemies, outside enemies, and your work side enemies. Some people are there, their enemies are in their family. You will see a nice lady, she cannot marry. She's having a lot of problems. She can't find job. Anybody that comes to her life, the person will find her way. And it will be family enemies. They bought it for her. Some are there through her friends, enemies. They bought it for her. You will see a young man, a nice man. He's having a lot of good certificate, but anything that he do, it will not be possible. It could be your family enemies that bought it for you, or outside enemies, or your friends' enemies. And some of them, they attach with some serious spiritual sickness because he is friending a certain lady, and someone who is also friending that lady, and that person has to use it and jealous him and go to spiritual man and do that and affect him. The same thing that some ladies, you will see her suffering severely. Somebody is friending a certain guy, and she's also friending her, and the other lady pass around and do something bad to affect her life. If you don't consult me to get this solution, I'm telling you, it is not hospital sickness. So please bear in mind that what I'm telling you, either you are facing of any of them, please make sure that you contact me.
Frɛ number na ɛwɔ screen ase no. Frɛ number na ɛwɔ screen ase no. Anaa ɔbɛ chat no. WhatsApp. Anaa ɔbɛ voice message. Ama no. Bɛntena se. Wabra duro hɔ. na wote ho saa na obi kun na obi sell adai
Sa
na baby face say frɛ no
so frɛ me o problem no e ba solve obi wo ho wo be a business no e contentem enche within some months na business no e come from a break and that spot somebody obi na eye ne saa ne tamfo na edinichi etimi ye saa dwuma poni si ne business no kwan ana obi wo ho nti so contact me e WhatsApp me ena uma me voice message na metimi solve problem na ema no business be koyi obi wo ho wo be business no e contentam saa amanfo e dwunu saa omonti ase o contact me no ma kire no de na wo ba ye na business no ba koyi ntam nti saa na eye no nti obi wo ho no side no eye si wonya sika bia onhun de wo de sika ne eye na sika na asi eye bibi enya kwa eye bibi nti obombonde not me frame ana wo contact me na wo WhatsApp me no me ba fa kwan etime solve na amo na wo sika no e ba gina ye wo to ni ma no wo sika ba gina onya sika e ba gina wo chances ni ba kwa onim obu wo ho na wo chances bi bre afi no chances na nyina e break eye bibi na eye usa spiritually enya hospital enya drugstore medicine no ba kwa kodo eno
so ati o ana na eka no o se e bibi na eye o me fan ko drugstore so ko pa duru therefore na pacho mama musa o last question na sa hedi o na pacho ma hu se odu aida wani na ma hwesa
debi densi na medine eba ne yesi
ma hwesa
nipa bibri you see body man amanfo confuse say body na spiritual demand debi enyesa we no nkasa no bibi na meya egumntu body na say spiritual nkasa no ewo ho enya body akwa den na ya no mudi na efa life no debi we no enya life we na spiritual nkasa na obi person o damage you obi person o say your life o person o jiu kunu efiri unsa na onu no kola mu ba pre onu no kura na ba to ena o ka kire me da bia na o pe me sansu ena me ba frɛ ni pano me frɛ no na o apie ana me ka kire o me ba ye o video ko na me timi ye den e ka kire o se me mbo o ka kire me se na me di bo nso no river no me ko gina river no nti me bo 3 times anu sa abaye no na o ye den o yi no frɛ o because o person ka o say your life o pese o jiu kunu na kunu ba dini japade nyina ema no jawo no kola mu nti ewom si ya di we no na me fresa abaya no sunsum spirit o ma me kwan no na me yede na me boa obi wo ho yare na ewo ne chen no nti ehia si o frɛ me no na o frɛ me no na me ba kire no nema me kire no nema no na edigu we no eya ade bi na me ba ya na me ba di eto amponchi nti ya wie no a na ya di we no ebo amponchi no nti ebo amponchi no ba gi no wo no ewo na wono no eda so ewo
okay na
nti we no spiritual nkasa enya life die
ne life die ne kuta na no
protection bi bre na ekuta nti enya life die ne
okay na ebeda wase na me tuma ni show achi a ba wo se dua bi twino nche ana enya dua
sa eya dua we no na etimi nchen no enya kwa ne ma bi wo ho na me yi ne sia no kire mo se ye wo life dia na wo life na wo spiritual dia we na spiritual na nkasa no what did they make am and also the same thing say obi face problem nti afi no okunu eduru anaju oba pie ejayo gisa ade achi na oba ana obi na opese we obi nti we no oba mama de na me ade na hia na etwa ye kwekwa ekotwa egu na etu anam amna ya to amana na awie no e de hyem nti asamasa obi wo court case nti ye ko na etutu etwa ni ma na egu ade no tutu de katasu asamasa 3 days time na me kwa yi aba o say court case no ni
we de wasumu a
nti ni ma bebre ewo ho
we de wasumu a
me ka kire o si enye ni ma nyina na eba yi ebie ba abontin kire mo sunsum no nkasa no ewo ho spiritual no nkasa no ewo ho pacho me ka kire o don't joke. Never use your life and joke. Min da hu. Etna no obi ba kun kwa. Please. Bempah bi epel. Wan ka say wonu say bempah no wasika. Obatuma hye o kama. Fane din ebra. Na yan dinu juma. Ya dinu juma no. Me ba mo. Some few time. Bempah no obakwa akoye o bibia ewo obusi afom waro
ati azie
nti nima bibre ewo ho sa bempah dada o na odi ne dwuma ema me na enye ye emma o enye me eya obi na dada o ena eye sa no LORDSON TV phone omo wo ho omo nim
LORDSON TV for ye wo ho yenso emfa de bone emma oda
debi
yɛmfa onko baabi a wo ho bɛkyerɛw entina yɛsɛ adaagye mumuntie o yɛsɛ adaagye kɔ akyiri yakɔpɛ duro ɛde abrɛ mu mɛntena se ɛmfa onsan sumu ano ɛntena odamre fa mu nka sɛ waka akyi ɛno ma aka akyi ma dabi no man ka akyi ma mo a mo aburu kyire titiru ɛne mo a mo brɛ mesrɛ mo brɛ mo hawro nyina mo mato ntwa free na ekoyɛ na mo de mo fa number na o screen so no secret free
keep watching
Mofan to LORDSON TV.
keep watching don't change it keep watching don't change it keep watching don't change it
And one LORDSON